Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Starting morning, right?
I'm April Martinez.
I'm Sabrina Daly.
And I'm Paul Lopez.
I'm sorry guys, I forgot it.
Good morning, Belize. It's What the Friday.
Yes, okay. We're a little bit off axis this morning.
They had a whole wardrobe conversation.
I swear.
That's okay.
I didn't.
It's
I don't know
fine.
what happened.
It's actually, today is actually Suicide Prevention Awareness Day.
Yes.
And this week is recognized as it as well. And
They told us to wear yellow.
The color is
Well,
yellow.
the thing
They encouraged
is
us to
to
wear
wear yellow today, right? So for people like April that didn't get the memo, and I know Sabrina didn't get the memo as well. She just decided to wear yellow. I'd encourage you to, find something yellow in your wardrobe. It could be at the top, at the bottom, and put it on and, support this movement for suicide prevention awareness. You may know someone, you may not know someone, but I think a little support goes a long way.
Agreed. Thank
All
you,
right.
Paul.
Well, let's jump straight into what we have lined up for you on this What the Friday episode. Starting off with Grace and You makes tuna with a twist.
Oh, I know it's like Tuna.
I loves me some tuna. And then A Night of Steel and Soul at Yaad 2025. And bringing back Classic Belizean Games with Elastic. I've never played that game before, so I'm actually looking forward to it. All right, guys. So, what's been happening?
Oh, there's a lot happening. There's a lot taking place. I think there's a lot to talk about. All right, so perhaps we could jump right into the conversations. What say you all?
Yeah.
5 in a flash. These are the 5 things you need to know before you leave your home. These are also the 5 topics that we'll delve into this morning. And, you know, as we do it on What the Fridays, we chit-chat, we talk about it, we share our thoughts, we share our perspectives. But most importantly, we open the phone lines, because this is the day that we want to hear from you all, you, our viewers. And I know last week you had some issues getting in with the calls, but we're going to rectify all of that this morning. So you could get your calls in early, and you could make sure that your voices are heard. Yes. So the first one, of course, we've been having this conversation for the better part of the last 3 weeks, I think. Barrowslam's Budna abduction demands independent inquiry. Secondly, of course, yesterday news broke that the KHMH pension dispute finally resolved after years of uncertainty. I know a lot of healthcare workers at the KHMH are very pleased about that. Third, RTAs continue to be on the rise. What's causing it? Is it reckless drivers? Is it a lack of information and education? Is it the sort of road conditions that we face on a daily basis? Third, Guatemalan flag raised on Sarsoon during Belize's National Day. Talk about a knife to the heart. Well, we're going to talk about it this morning. And last but certainly not least, Shine and Tracy unite on parade float. UDP signals truce? Question mark. Because, of course, yesterday we saw conversations online to the contrary. So it seems as if that truce was short-lived, at least to one extent. Well, these are the conversations we have lined up for you all this morning. And so, yeah, where do we begin? That's the question.
There's a lot happening, taking place. But I think since we are on the topic of national celebrations, and it's kind of been a hot topic from the very beginning of yesterday morning, with Guatemalan flag being actually planted on the Sarsoon.
Then people bold, no?
It is bold, and we heard from Will Mejia, who he is the founder of the Belize Volunteers that normally go and they take the trip out to Sarsoon during the September celebrations time. He said that they've always come close. Right, they've always come close to kind of, you know, ruin the day with the visitation and so forth. But this is the first time that they've seen them actually plant. Like they come on to the actual island and plant the Guatemalan.
And the day that they chose to do it, do you think significant?
Of course, because they know, right? They know that
they know the history.
They know that's one of our holidays. I don't know how well they know the history.
Well, I mean,
Belizeans barely know the history of it. So I wonder how much they know the history of it. But it was definitely kind of like a, you know, in your face kind of thing for our September celebration.
For those who aren't aware of the story, maybe you haven't been on social media, you haven't been following in the news, just to provide some background here, just a story we published last night to say that while Belizeans across the country were waving flags and celebrating the Battle of St. George's Caye, and we do have some footage of the incident and all that transpired, a bold and controversial move was unfolding down south. A contingent from the Guatemalan Armed Forces made its way to Sarsoon Island and planted a Guatemalan flag on Belizean soil. This wasn't a symbolic gesture. It was a direct challenge in an area that has long been at the heart of the territorial dispute between Belize and Guatemala. Now we know that that dispute is currently before the International Court of Justice, and Belize, we continue to maintain firmly that the Sarsoon Island is a part of our sovereign territory. So yesterday we spoke to Will Mejia, of course, and we also saw the Ministry of Foreign Affairs issue a statement on this as well, right? So we heard from Will Mejia, who through his organization, they've been on the ground, they've been vocal about this issue time and time again. In fact, I believe that there's a trip being planned for the Sarsoon.
Yes, this Saturday.
This Saturday. Oh, you know about it, man. Yes, and so we're going to be on the ground to really get a clearer understanding. And it would be good for us to also find one of the stories I did few months back, I believe, earlier this year, where we actually went on the Sarsoon and we came head to head with Guatemalan armed forces, right? Like there literally was like a boat battle, right? And they were trying to, in fact, they weren't even trying to. They clearly stated on the water that Sarsoon na for we. Then so the Guatemala and say.
I always find it interesting, these sort of altercations or these confrontations, if you will, because who's giving the command? Who are the persons that are telling these officers or these persons that this is okay, that you should go and do this? Or that because every year we have this exact same conversation, right? They're there, we try to go and visit Sarsoon, there's somebody there that's blocking it from Guatemala, but then when you travel within Guatemala, into Guatemala City, the people them clearly understand that we are our own nation. Their maps now, from what I have seen, they show that line, right? So I'm trying to figure out
This is footage, not to interrupt you, April, I apologize. This is footage from that encounter that I had while on a media trip out to the Sarsoon. So what we understand is that the boundary between Belize and Guatemala is at the center of the other side of the river, right? The other side of the Sarsoon Island. But for the Guatemalans, they are of the view that the entirety of the Sarsoon belongs to them, and that what is Belizean territory is on the other side of the Sarsoon Island. And so in this incident, in this instance, they were trying to block off our boat. They even declared that the Sarsoon belongs to Guatemala. Just a lot of erroneous and bold statement made by Guatemalan armed forces. So yesterday, in response to this flag being set on, in response to this flag being set on the Sarsoon Islands Guatemalan flag, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated, and they said that a high-level meeting with senior officials was immediately engaged in, and Belize expressed its strong objection to the recent illegal placement of this Guatemalan flag on the Sarsoon Island, which we continue to maintain lies within Belize's sovereign borders. We also express concern about the presence and conduct of Guatemalan armed forces in terms of them supporting this illegal action.
You know, one of the things that I also wanted to say, though, that stood out to me in the conversation with Will Mejia was that he said, I mean, he's been visiting Sarsoon Island for a long time, and he said that they clearly came onto Belizean territory to put the flag there. He also said that they've never done that before, which was interesting to me. That stood out to me. He said that they always would come around the island. We've seen the interaction that Paul expressed witnessing himself, but they have never placed their flags there before.
I think I go back to my first point. Who is giving the command? Because if our foreign minister is saying that we have this case, we denounce this sort of action. We've heard from Guatemalan politicians that also are saying we have this case in the ICJ. We're not trying to disturb anything from, making the case be tossed out, or, one of us loses the case based on our actions that are taking place in the ground. So again, I really want to know from Guatemala's side, who is issuing this command?
Is it just
them, mischief making? Because I feel like it could be. This is something that they do every year. It's kind of like their own tradition.
Yeah, but outside of that too, the ministry's press release spoke about both countries reiterating their commitment to working together to address situations through dialogue and cooperation. But I wonder how serious we are about addressing those issues in terms of on our side. We have been speaking out about it. We have been saying clearly that Sarsoon Island belongs to Belize, that it is within Belize's territory.
Yeah.
But yet we see the Guatemalan armed forces persistent in their claims, and now we see this escalation. You have to see it as an escalation.
But
so I wonder how open really are they to cooperation?
Yeah,
and I think it's definitely like
right, or if it is just talks on their part. Is it just a talk shop? And if we, as a sovereign nation, we just accept tax for the people, and we used to say, all right, well, yeah, we are left it so because we say we don't cooperate, but then their actions are not lining up with their words, and that is my issue.
So,
as a
what do you
Belizean,
expect?
everybody should feel enraged by something like this.
I think they do. I think they do.
Like if your neighbor come and plant their family post by your land and say, yeah, this stuff for the Robinson.
Okay, Paul. Okay, I want us to calm down a second because I'm trying to understand what else you think we can do. I mean, you're saying we should be outraged. What do you want us to do? Go over to Guatemala and protest? I mean, I think we're doing everything we can diplomatically at this point. I love the question that you posed where you're asking, are they serious? I mean, we can only go by what we're hearing from our government side, our foreign affairs side, saying that they've gone out sending or having these discussions with government officials or the foreign affairs officials from Guatemala. We don't know that they're serious because obviously we're seeing the reactions from the GAF time and time again. Now the most recent one on the 10th of September. But I don't know that there's anything else we can do here
as citizens.
Yeah. I mean, it's before the courts. I love how you get excited, Paul.
No, I would like to hear from our viewers, though. So please, you know the number is right there. That's 280-0016 to call in and give us your thoughts. Because honestly, I find it almost like an oxymoron to plant their flag on the 10th of September when they weren't even a sovereign nation in 1798. So I don't really understand. And this is just me as
I appreciate
right. I'm just trying to figure out like what was your point, and at the end of the day, I really would like to also understand the chains of command in Guatemala, because these are the persons that patrol the border, right? These are the persons that are there to maintain that level of, all right, you're not going to come through illegally, blah, blah, blah. You are there at the border.
Someone said in the comment section that time for Belizeans start to sharpen their coconut boy stick.
No.
We like that.
But here's my question to viewers. Are you enraged by the fact that Guatemalans planted a flag on the
we have a
Sarsoon
caller
Island?
to give us their thoughts. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Belize, Will Mejia.
Yes,
good morning, Mr. Will.
Yes, and you were saying, what can we do? What can Belizean do? And I'm glad to see Paul getting excited because, first of all, we start there. This is our country. We cannot allow those people to continue to disrespect us. But we need to be harder when it comes to negotiating. Like, for example, let's close the Benke border for one day. Right? You are asking, what can we do? We can demand that the government close the Benke border for 1 day or 2 days, and they'll get the sense. Right? I mean, and again, we need to do things to show Guatemala that we are serious about our country. We had one Guatemalan family came into our country and cut down almost 3,000 acres of our national park. Not even national land, No, not even national park. No Belizean could do that. We would be thrown in jail. Yet one Guatemala family come and do that. So, I mean, that is showing that we are so weak.
We'll put into perspective the magnitude of Guatemalans planting a flag on the Sarsoon Island for us.
I mean, that's total disrespect. They came right into our face and say, hey, you know what? This is ours. They have always said that this island belongs to Guatemala. The entire river belongs to Guatemala. We must have to ask permission when we go up that river. If that river belongs to Belize, like you were saying, Paul, it's your yard, it's your yard.
Yeah.
Your neighbor shouldn't tell you that you can't go in certain parts of your yard, your yard.
How repeated are these incursions based on your experience down there?
Look, it's happening all the time. Yesterday, right? Yesterday was the 11th.
Yes.
I went out to see yesterday. I think I sent you guys some footage where even after they claimed they removed the flag from the Sarsoon Island on the 10th, yesterday, usually they would be brazen enough to be in front of Barranco, but yesterday they were right in front of Fiji. They were showing like heroin, the weed of the boss here.
So
What do you
2
think,
weeks
Mr.
ago-
Mejia, what do you think is the significance of them choosing the 10th of September to place their flag?
Well, you know, the territorial volunteers go down there every year.
Okay.
Sometime between the 10th and the 21st. So last year we actually went early. We went on the 30th of 30th of August. Yeah. But you know, closer to September, we usually are closer to the 21st. We usually go. So I think they were expecting that we would be there on the 10th, since it was a national holiday.
Okay.
But we had decided weeks or months ago that our trip would be on the 13th, which would be this Saturday.
Yeah, I think that one of the, from just based on everything that you're saying, I think perhaps we need more Coast Guards down there. We need more we need more of our armed forces down there, because it seems that they're watching that area, and I would imagine, I would like to know where our armed forces are around that area, that they are able to get away with doing such an act of planting the Guatemalan flag on our territory. But yes, go ahead.
You know, I mean, you can't. They had like 10 boats. We have 1 boat. So even the thing is that I'm saying that we have to be firm in negotiating. If we put 10 boats, they'll put 20 boats. They're 100 times big. They're a lot bigger than us. So when it comes to military might, I must applaud the Minister of Defense, the CEO of Defense, Mr. Osha. I think that they are very active and trying to do their best. But this has to be at the higher level. Like when our Prime Minister met the Guatemalan President a few weeks ago, we should say, look, we need to really get serious about this. Yeah. Your people can't keep marching into our territory. And if they ignore that, then let's take some stronger sanctions. The Guatemalans depend a lot on us. Look at how many students are coming to school every day from Guatemala to Belize. So it's not only about military action, it's about other actions that we can take.
I know, Mr. Mejia, you frequent the Sarsoon Island. Talk about the main reason you ensure that you take these incursions over there. These excursions over there.
Yeah, I was just about to get offended. Yeah, no, but the main reason is for us as Belize, as a nation, for our people to know that we do have a border. Yeah. And our border was established in 1859. And it clearly shows that the border lies on the deepest part of the middle of the deepest part of the river, which puts the entire Sarsoon Island in Belize's territory. And then it goes up the river midsection, again at the deepest part, all the way up to Gracias a Dios. So we do own a part of that river. And they continue to disrespect us.
Well,
all right, well,
and we need to tighten it up there. And I think, again, like we hear the foreign minister said 2 weeks ago, he was going to meet the Monday with some Guatemalan higher-ups after they had that incursion and hunting key, the forward operating base out there. We never heard a word from that. All we heard was that the foreign minister will meet. We never heard what happened after the meeting. We never see them taking a picture together and say, okay, we just had a great meeting. So I wonder if these meetings really exist.
All right. Well,
thank you so much for your time.
And I understand that the excursion will still take place this Saturday. So if you're
This Saturday,
taking volunteers,
welcome to come again.
Excellent.
all right. Thank you so much.
I just want to go to some comments.
Yes, I was thinking the
online.
same.
I'm calmer now.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You sure?
I just got a bit overexcited because of the
And that's totally fine.
Yeah,
You need to ignite the flame in our viewers.
Someone says, Carol Vera says, I may be wrong, but it is my firm opinion that Guatemala believes that, well, this is an opinion, but if Belize can be handing over a citizen illegally to them, then they can just move in and openly claim what they believe to be theirs.
Oh.
Another person, Tyrell Kenvin, says, Good morning, Guatemala needs to give Belize respect.
I also have another comment here that says, what you guys got to realize is that Guatemalan armed forces have been doing these things for years, and what they want is for you to be the one to make a mistake, for us to react. But from my experience in the Belize Defense Force, we always have precaution against the Guatemalan armed forces.
And then finally, this one comes from Francis Avila saying Belizeans need to get serious and pressure our government to draw the diplomatic line tighter. Perhaps this speaks more to a bit of the feelings that you expressed earlier, Paul. The person goes on to say both parties signed agreements they would uphold as the court deals with the issue. And I think that's where I am about it. I'm trying to remind myself to respect the process, you know, and I think for us, we are upholding that, but Guatemala isn't.
Not,
And so I think this speaks more to their lack of seriousness and not necessarily
and this is why
ours.
I appreciate Alfred Young's comment, who says, Paul, don't provoke this nonsense. We don't need it in our country. Don't hype with the wrong words. Don't escalate. Because I think what Alfred is saying is that there is a process
which
is being undertaken in the International Court of Justice. I just don't know, because usually when a matter is before the court and on a lower levels, usually what you'll hear the court order is that you no mess with you and you no mess with you. Parties don't interfere with each other. And when we have situations like this where there is interference in a matter that is before the court for ruling, then you will have people enraged and you will have
that's
people
okay.
angry about
I think the feelings are valid, but what you do is important.
I agree.
I mean, I'm not certain how it works in the court system, but I think you could over-escalate something unnecessarily. I mean, it's totally fine to express outrage, but it's still important for us to ensure that we follow the laws. In this case, whatever the Guatemalans are doing, we know that that's illegal. They shouldn't be doing that. But us going over there with our pickets or coconut boys, all of that,
well,
you know.
I don't think that's extreme though, to picket.
No, not
at the area.
I think that what we also, and this is something that I have to remind our viewers that we are coming at the 5th year. It's 2025. We are coming down to the wire. We're supposed to be hearing that ruling at the end of this year. And it would really hurt us if we get provoked and we do something drastic. And I would imagine that...
Who's to say that's what they want us
Exactly.
to do?
Well, that is, I'm going back to the viewer's comment about that, right? That we have to be able to be mindful that there is something happening. And it's so easy to forget because it seems so far away. The International Court of Justice is all the way in The Hague. But at the end of the day, we are supposed to be hearing that ruling at the end of this year.
What bothers me the most and what enrages me the most is the fact that this, not only that this is being, that this flag was planted in this manner for the first time, but the month in which it is being done. We're talking about September. We're talking about the month we celebrate our nation, the month that we celebrate our sovereignty, our nationhood, our patriotism as a people. Man, I think that
and that's what Samson Jacobs said in the comment section. He said it's an intimidation tactic they used around our celebration time. I guess it's just to ignite an emotion in us.
And you know,
it works.
It's funny because it's also their celebration month as well. It's like a whole, because they also have independence in September. So listen, whatever the issues are, why they did it, how they did it, I would like to know from you all in the comment section below what you think about it, what we can do about it, or call in. But as Paul rightfully mentioned, it is our celebrations month, and things are coming together. People are uniting. The birds are singing. It's raining outside.
Or is it?
It's all nice and dandy, and things look like they're fine and dandy within the United Democratic Party.
Well, so we had this discussion yesterday. What was the expression that we called it? Is it optics or is it I don't know, opportunity.
Is it optics opportunity?
But it really looked like there was a chance to see reunification within the United Democratic Party. We actually heard from the leader of the United Democratic Party, Shine Barrow, make a post on his social media saying that it was no coincidence that we saw them together on the float in the parade, the Citizens Parade. I even saw a clip of them hugging, and I thought that was fantastic. But it seems like it's a little bit short-lived. We know that there's been a couple updates since then. I don't know, even if I'm surprised at this point, guys. I mean, let's be honest.
I honestly, when I first saw it, I thought about it being like a conspiracy or something. But then I said, I sat back and I said, this is good for us because we have been discussing their fighting and their internal wars for a little bit too long, and there's so many issues happening in the country, and there is no opposition in sight to fight for us. There is no opposition anywhere, and so I'm very curious actually to see what takes place at the National Assembly meeting. I really am curious to see how they do come together and oppose with some of the issues that are taking place. I actually was excited to hope that there is unity within their party, because for the better part of the past 3 years the media has been acting like the opposition, right? So it's good. I thought personally it was good to see that there seems to be a level of organization happening, a level of unity happening. So I hope it's not short-lived.
Yeah, personally, I am over it. I am.
You look over it.
No, I am done with talking and discussing and spending a lot of time on the United Democratic Party's infight, only because I don't think it does anything to contribute to nation building, and it doesn't do anything to contribute to national development.
Agreed.
Especially in the month of September. There are real issues that we need the opposition's voice on that's taking place in this country. When you talk about the high cost of living, when we talk about the MCC grant, when we talk about the Budna investigation and the call for an independent investigation, the call for surveillance footage. And I commend the opposition leader and I commend her parliamentary caucus for speaking out on these issues earlier this week. And I think what the division does, first, people are tired of it, tired of hearing and tired of talking about big people, they quarrel like picnic when there are real issues to address. But I commend them because this is what we need. This is the way forward. Let's magnify real voices on real issues, and again, no big people they fight like picnic in a public, right? That to me, that no make no sense, right? That no make absolutely no sense. So, for example, let's look at the high cost of living as one of the issues that we're facing right now in this country. And I hear the Briceño administration. I hear that they are working to build the economy. I hear the unemployment rate being at an all-time low. I hear that more people are employed. I hear the tax-free weekends and etc. However, when you speak to people on the ground, when you speak to the man and woman on the ground, for some reason, it's a different story. It's almost as if the trickling effect isn't necessarily reaching them, right? And the Statistical Institute of Belize, in fact, issued their latest statistics on the Consumer Price Index, the CPI. And one of the things that it is saying is that the cost of rent is on the rise.
Ooh, let's talk about
Let's not talk about rent.
Another thing that the CPI is saying, and listen, there are not people who deal with stats and facts. They're saying that the cost of food is on the rise. They're saying that the cost of fuel is on the rise.
It reminds...
And yes, we have external influences that we have to consider in terms of what impacts the cost of these things, because at the end of the day, we are a country that's heavily
Part of the
reliant
global
on
community.
import, right? But at the end of the day, it doesn't negate the fact that Belizeans are still feeling the pressure 44 years into independence.
I really wonder how we are to solution it. And here is my question about that, because I remember having this conversation, I think with Dr. Williams, about recession and inflation. And one of the things that he said was, you're not going to get prices to go down.
I was literally just going to say
that's
that.
not how inflation works, right?
Prices don't go down.
Will never
you can't just
go
hope
down.
that you make more money.
Yes, and so how is it that we are living in an era where people are more educated? There are opportunities for businesses to emerge in this country. There is foreign investment. We have a boosting tourism and agriculture economy, but yet we are lacking teachers in the classroom. We are lacking nurses. We are lacking doctors in medical field. We are lacking specialized persons in different areas, but yet our persons graduate with all of these degrees. Then we have this huge influx of brain drain because they can't get a job here, but they also can't really get a high-paying job outside either, right? So when you're thinking about what we can do and the solution to this sort of issue, it's not just, I think, a government issue. It's definitely a population, global community issue.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why we're seeing even more people have that shift into entrepreneurship, because they feel a little bit hopeless, where equipping themselves with an education and going and furthering their education, getting these degrees, but coming back and feeling like the opportunities don't exist. We spoke just yesterday about the lack of specialists, as you said, in the medical field, where there's only one neurologist in the country. There are no endocrinologists in the country. None.
I saw that.
And then that's only the medical field. We know there's a shortage of nurses. These nurses are deciding to go and get better opportunities outside of the country, and that's just one area. Teachers are also getting that same opportunity to go out and work overseas. And so we are going to see this shortage even more. And then, of course, there are other people who have gone and furthered their educations, but they decided to just, stay in the BPO sector because you kind of get better pay there.
Because at the end of the day, Sabrina and April, it all boils down to
survival.
The income, survival, or the income you are bringing in, and how that then provides for your family when it goes out, when you go to the grocery store, right? And so what the Statistical Institute of Belize has brought to the nation's attention is that there's been an increase on several products. Like, let's take hot dog bread, for example. One of the things that we buy frequently and put in our grocery basket, 3.6% increase. White bread, 2.4% increase. This is for July, right? The month of July this year and last year. Pork chops, beef steak, stew pork, whole chicken. All of these things have seen increases from 1.6% increase to 10.4% increase, whereas stew pork is concerned. Chicken wings, 7% increase. Natural milk, 3.4% increase. Orange, 6.8% increase. Grapefruit, 9.6% increase. Grapes, you want to have a romantic evening with your loved one and you want to buy some grapes? Well, get ready for a 8.0% increase or 8% increase.
But
lettuce, 5.2%. Right now, almost done. Carrots, 17.1% increase. And yes, some things have decreased. Red kidney beans, we love with beans, 5.1% increase. Salt, 6, and I could go on and on.
And viewers, if you are still with us, the depression is real.
All I'm saying,
literally.
All I'm saying is that when we go to the grocery store and we ask ourselves, why is it that we aren't getting the same amount for the value that we put in, or why are we getting less for the amount of money that we put in? Well, the Statistical Institute of Belize is showing us clearly why. This is statistics, simply because things have been increasing probably slowly over time, but this is where we're at right now.
I think this is my final point.
Yeah, and then
but-
I'll encourage callers to,
Yes,
to
please,
give your thoughts.
give us your
Tell
2
us a bit
cents.
about what you're seeing at the grocery store. How do you feel about how your money is impacting your household at this point in time? And let us hear your thoughts on the rising cost of goods.
And I appreciate some of your commentaries on our social media, but the phone lines are open for you to call. That's 280-0016. I think my final topic on that, my final point on that, Paul, I think it's scary, is that a lot of the things that you listed are things that we actually grow here. You know, the things that you're saying that are costly are things that we actually have here. We produce it here, we grow it here, we manufacture it here. And so for it to be going up like that, then that means that manufacturing items that they import are increasing, and by how much that's causing us to have to pay that price. But moving into a different topic.
But let me just read some of the comments.
go
let me
ahead,
just read
reading
some
some
of
of
the
them as
comments there before you move on.
Go ahead,
April.
then.
It says, one person says, this is Diddy Bright. I don't think our country is doing enough to help to teach and educate people to become entrepreneurs. Instead, they go above and beyond to help foreign investors. I wish they would give Belizeans the same help. Somebody says, San Pedro is suffering the worst. You can imagine, because they have to ship more. I was in San Pedro last week, and there's vegetable stands everywhere. And I don't know that them people plant vegetables, so I said to myself, man, I don't even want to go ask how much for them vegetables there.
And we already knew San Pedro
Yeah.
to be higher.
I mean, so my best friend lived out in Key Cocker, and I remember that we were trying to figure out what to make for breakfast, and she said, well, I can't make spinach because there is no spinach. And I said, but you could go down the street right now and get spinach. And she said, no, the cargo for vegetables hasn't come on the island
Yes,
yet.
right.
And so we can't get veggies until, and then I asked her how often that comes down. Once a week. So for them to have to get that veggies from the mainland up to the islands is also costly. So where they cry about $2 for cilantro, then they pay $5 for cilantro, right?
And are their pay?
Tyler Kenvin says, life in a hole is getting harder more and more. Art Martinez says, longaniza.
Ooh, I love a longaniza.
What's a longaniza?
That's made homemade sausage.
Okay,
You know the one that
yes.
they put-
Going from $5.95 to $10.50. Everything is sky high.
All right, so we do gotta move on to a different topic, but thank you guys so much for your comments online. Do call us to give us your thoughts. But just to kind of put things into a bow, Paul, you would like to give us an update on the Budna case? I really made a try.
I don't
go
know
away
that there
from it.
is an update since the last one that we gave yesterday.
Well, Monday, we just know that Monday the Prime Minister
The ex-Prime
announced-
Minister.
No,
Our Prime Minister.
Our Prime Minister announced
since
on-
last week,
Yeah, our Prime Minister announced on Monday, because we were last week, but we were waiting for the report from the commissioner, right?
Yes.
It's kind of crazy how we went from last week having a commissioner, Dr. Richard Rosado, basically being called upon to produce a report, to a couple days later, having that commissioner be placed on administrative leave, and then a new commissioner taking over within that span, or at least acting commissioner. So that's where we were last week. And then on Monday, we know that the Prime Minister made several declarations or several statements or decisions within his press release after receiving that report. One saying the report is insufficient, it's incomplete, it's dissatisfactory, and as a result, they placed the Commissioner of Police, Dr. Richard Rosado, on administrative leave, and also to ensure that there isn't any sort of public skepticism where his involvement in the investigation is concerned. He's now being backbenched, and ACP Suzette Anderson is being placed to lead the case. Those are
Which
some
we know
of
the public is still a bit skeptical about the
we
idea
know the
of
public
another.
is still a bit skeptical, but outside of that, what the Prime Minister has failed to do, the Prime Minister has failed to call an independent investigation. the Prime Minister has also failed to lend support to his Minister of Home Affairs call for the surveillance videos to be released to the public.
Yeah.
So completely ignoring what the Minister of Home Affairs has stated his position is on the investigation, an independent investigation, and on the surveillance footage, and going down this path of saying we're going to stick with the police leading this investigation. And you know what? We don't care about what people say about a call for the release of those surveillance footage. And I say we don't care because they didn't even think or bother to address it in the release to say, no boy, we can't release their surveillance footage because of this or because of that. Just completely, we don't say nothing about that. We just leave that as
it makes me wonder about other high profile cases throughout the years and how they've been handled. I think this one is in our faces because of how public it was, and of course the person that is involved. But it makes me think about other high profile cases that we don't get to see the ins and outs of their investigations, and then whenever we get the press release or whenever we get to talk to the commissioner, then we get all of the information. So I think it goes beyond just a political issue. It's making me think about how things are happening, how things are handled, in-house.
I also think of the timeline that's now placed on them to produce more information. We know that the Prime Minister has expressed that the report that he received was incomplete and unsatisfactory. So how much time are we giving them to produce something to share with us, the media, which in turn we share with the public? We know that it's been, what,
I think
a few
it's
days?
approximately 3 weeks to a month that was given, according to the press release, for a report to be produced in terms of the full details of what
And in the
really
meantime,
transpired.
do we expect the surveillance footage to be released during that time when the report is shared, or do we want it before? I think one of the conversations that we had last week was the potential risks that releasing evidence like surveillance footage could have on an investigation, or in this case, could it help it? Could the public say, I know that face there? I think there are pros and cons to releasing the surveillance footage, and we acknowledge that. In the case of an investigation, it could harm it by having public outrage even more. I think it could allow people to run with their own theories, and a lot of conspiracy theories, take a life of its own. But I think it could also help them in piecing together further information as well. I know there's an entire body that is in charge of doing the investigation, and too much hands pile the pot, but this is a very sensitive case. It's one that we can see takes interest of every Belizean. Even at the gym, we're talking about it, guys.
People talk to you about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah, even the 10th of September, when you track bus. You never hear this song?
Oh, I heard it. Oh my gosh.
Like, listen,
and it's very, very, very catchy.
And we're not repeating
No. But it was.
I mean, so that's my question. Do we expect to see the surveillance footage when that 3-week deadline is arrived at, or do we feel like we need it before?
And I really want to hear from you, our viewers. So please just call us. Yes, I think we have a time for at least one more phone call. But any of these topics that are of interest to you, whether that be the high cost of living, your thoughts on the Guatemalan flag being planted on the Sarsoon, this case with Joseph Budna, the UDP uniting during the September celebrations parade, just give us a call and let us know your thoughts.
Because of how high profile this case is, I think it's testing ground for the Briceño administration. And they should be grateful that this incident and the public backlash and outrage is coming just after the general elections, which means they have
3 more years to fix it.
3 to 4 more years, not only to fix it, but for it to
the public to hopefully forget
right?
what it felt like.
No, we don't want to forget. We want you to fix it.
And 2, they should have some gratitude over the fact that the opposition / UDP isn't as united as one would expect them to be, right? Because then now they basically have this space to have the thing blow over and to not have that sort of backlash. But it's a testing ground for the Brazilian administration.
Yeah.
It's a testing ground for transparency. It's a testing ground for their stance against corruption. And I don't think that they thought that this issue, or even after the onset of it, that it would raise so much public outcry and so much public backlash.
Yeah.
But it's a true testing ground for them, and one would hope that they navigate it in a manner that is worthy of the trust that the public placed behind the Brazilian administration when they went to the polls on March 12th. That the investigation is transparent and that no detail is spared, and that when that investigation is complete, that everything that is found to be true based on investigation, that it is disseminated to the public in full form. And I think that's where redemption lies for the Brazilian administration in this case. That's the only path of redemption. Full transparency following the conclusion of the investigation.
They have to remember that we are living in a world of media, that information flows every second. And because of the way that that information flows, we require that transparency. There is a viewer that said, that made a comment that said, but who is going to call out those that are on the top? So what happens when the last word is being called out by the last person that's on the top? Who is going to investigate them?
Yeah, no, but it's true, because it's like placing the commissioner on leave and investigating the commissioner of police is not something that happens.
No.
So our law, at least within the Police Act, doesn't make provisions for these types of things. Like, who investigates the commissioner of police, right? Who questions him? Who commands his phone, right? And his call logs and his messages. Who does that? Does the minister do that? Does the prime minister do that? Is it that you have to put an independent investigator to lead it to do that? Does someone below his rank does that, like the ACP Suzette Anderson? Who does that? I don't think the law is clear on that, because these things don't happen. And if they do, it's rare that they ever occur. And so we are really, in my view, we're walking in a gray area.
I also wonder if there's any opportunity that we have a caller coming in.
So we have a call coming in. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Paul. Good morning, April. Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning, Belize. Thank you guys very much for keeping these issues at the forefront of the minds of the Belizean people, because it helps to make us more aware that we have to be more involved, and the time has come for us to also hold our leaders accountable. I want to touch on two things this morning. On the news last night, there was a conversation or there was a report, on the matter of Jerry Enriquez being denied his Freedom of Information request as it relates to legal fees being paid by the Attorney General's ministry. And when you process that news item and you recognize that the current Attorney General purportedly pretended to be a human rights activist while in opposition, and now saying to the Belizean people by extension that I don't owe you any obligation to tell you how many millions I have paid to private law firms, including those who are currently serving and have served in the government of Belize. And we know there's only a handful that are preferred law firms for this administration, which is Courtney LLP and Marshall Lake, amongst others, of course. But when the previous administration were in power, we had the privilege of being informed of the millions that the former Prime Minister paid to his ex-wife law firm and his brother's law firm. And that is our right to know, so that we could see how deep this nepotism thing is rooted. And for the current Attorney General to say to this country and to Jerry Enriquez that you don't have no business for the ask we how much millions we to spend for we preferred law firms. These are public funds, and this is the continuous trend of this administration, which is very dangerous. So that's the first thing I wanted to hear your thoughts on, Paul, because I know you've done some excellent work as well, where utilizing the Freedom of Information Act is concerned. The other item is within the wider public service, whenever there is an investigation, persons related or affiliated or who might be involved in that investigation are all placed on administrative leave. This administration would have placed the Commissioner of Police on leave, and the other officer who it would appear most people have confirmed is involved on interdiction. The commander of SPU has said, I had no say in the release of that gun, in the placing of that gentleman on that special operations. There is somebody above me. Why hasn't the commander of operations been placed on administrative leave or interdiction? And of course, that commander of operations would have had to take in instructions from somebody higher. And we can presume that perhaps that's why the commissioner is out. But every single person that was related or affiliated to causing our citizens to be kidnapped should currently be on administrative leave, and thereafter on suspension, interdiction if they're charged, and ultimate dismissal. The Belizean people should not foot the bill for what is clearly appearing to be a state-sanctioned kidnapping. And so I do not want to hear as a citizen, after 45 days, that they've reached a settlement with Dr. Rosado. There is enough, it would appear, based on what is being hidden and what is being revealed, that this was a criminal act. And the Belizean people should not be held accountable to settle. He should be prosecuted, brought before the commission, and give him a fair opportunity, due process and natural justice, to explain himself, so that we do not have to pay what ultimately appears to be an attempt to have him retire on the backs of the Belizean people. Those are the two things I want to touch this morning. And again, thanks for the wonderful job you guys continue to do to keep us informed.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Really good points.
Yeah.
So just to touch briefly on the second point, because we do have to
wrap up.
Wrap up this conversation. I think the caller makes a solid point when he asks for others within the high command to be placed on administrative leave. Because, brother man, how you never know how officers under your authority could usurp your authority, could put aside your power and say, I want to do this thing. And then they say nobody, then they say them no, and they ask how you never know.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're off. Right. So they are not you're a police officer. They are not people under your command. How is it that they could just go like the caller stated there in the police station and just sign off or get one gun and set off a special assignment, etc., and then and who name your call when you go do that? who name? Well, this one you tell me, this one give me the authorization. So how you never know?
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, why are you trying to protect? Because we also acknowledge that there's kind of like this internal politics within, the Belize Police Department, where there are persons who are favored, and I rub shoulders with this one where they're above Lee Moore.
So they not look for me if I go do something.
They might protect me.
Yeah.
Well,
and in these sort of high-profile investigations, you refer to the public service, but I think outside of the public service, organizations, huge organizations, when an investigation like this ensues, well, a lot of people get backbenched because you know what? It's a top-down issue. It's a top-down issue, and if we don't address the loopholes, if we don't address the gaps once and for all, then what says that it won't happen again, or what says that it hasn't been happening in a less egregious manner perhaps, but still has been happening, right? So this is also an opportunity for us to fix it once and for all. Fix favors, fix the I could get wrong this because of who I know. Fix the corruption once and for all.
All right. Well, that does it for our conversation this morning on these topics. Thank you so much for joining us and calling us and giving us your comments in the comment section below in our social media pages. We do got to take a quick break, and when we come back, it's all about Grace and you and Tuna with a twist.
Yeah, don't smell the kitchen.
For 13 years, Belize Bank has helped students rise with full scholarships for high school and sixth form. 100 high schoolers supported for 4 full years. 58 sixth formers given the boost they need to go further.
In Belize, the Belize Bank believes that education is the most powerful investment we can make in our youth.
It's more than financial aid. It's mentorship, supplies, and a commitment to Belize's future. Belize Bank, our country, your bank.
The biggest business event of the year is back and better than ever. The Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. Mark your calendars and join us on September 13th and 14th at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex in Belize City. Don't miss your chance to explore hundreds of local businesses showcasing the very best in local products and services. From unbeatable deals and mouth-watering food and drinks to live entertainment that'll keep you moving. The Expo Belize Marketplace has it all. Whether you're shopping, discovering what's new on the market, or just enjoying the vibes, there's definitely something for everyone. So come on out and celebrate 29 years of Belizean innovation at the Expo Belize Marketplace 2025. See you there. Expo sponsors include Bowen & Bowen, Smart Belize, Maurice Sharp's Fine Foods Limited, Quality Poultry Products, DigiWallet, Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, Cellular World Belize, the European Union, Diversified Life Solutions, the Belize Tourism Board, Tenchtronics, Woodstock, Belize Soca and Culture Fest, Love FM, Love Television, Creme Radio, XTV, Hot Off the Press, Hits 100 Oye FM, Belize Entrepreneur Spotlight, and the BCCI's Western Union.
I think we should really put the focus on the quality of life. Can I still continue living my why, my reason for doing what I'm doing? And that depends on my health. That means I organize my priorities in my life, and my first priority is me. Then in me, the first thing is my health. And that's the message that I think we need to push to everyone, that your health is really your responsibility. It's not the doctor's responsibility, not my mother, not my nurse, not the government, but I'm the one who needs to take responsibility for my health.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Easy. Accessible. Safe. Yours. DigiWallet. Easy, accessible, safe, yours.
This is the new era of the Mexican Caribbean. A whole spectrum of colors and hues, multi-dimensional cuisine, holographic beaches. The true new era is within you.
All right. When the one fun day on, the window open and the light may turn off. You look like you listen to me, Jamie.
Not only that, I even get a new coffee mug where keep my coffee hot all day.
I'm impressed. You don't look like you're so hard, yes?
Better than that, BL can change my meter to one of their new smart meter. They call it the AMI.
Oh, I hear about it on TV for BL ad, you know.
Yes, man. They don't reach the money better to change it right now. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, I'm almost done here.
So now when you reach my area?
We're upgrading meters across Belize. House by house, business by business. Always look out for BL logo, uniforms, and IDs. BL will make you know when we're in the area. The EMI meter rollout is a part of BL strategy to modernize our energy services.
Well, you don't need to come in at my house, right?
Come in at your house, boss, only if you got something good for you.
BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
My name is Leomar Langzert and I'm a teacher and I bank with Belize Bank Independence Branch. What I enjoy is the safety features that the app offers. I have a sense of not having to worry or be concerned about somebody finding my password and username to sign in the application because of the use of the one-time password. And another feature that I love, that I use the most, is how the app synchronizes with my fingerprint on my device. I enjoy the rapid and easy, seamless process to apply for loans through the Belize Bank, and I don't have to be having too much back and forth to visit or take time to visit the bank. They also start to offer the online applications through the app for loan applications, which I believe is very neat. I would definitely recommend Belize Bank to other teachers because one of all the features and advantages that the app offer, with these online that Belize Bank offered, is basically everything that you can do in the palm of your hand. So I would definitely recommend the bank to other teachers.
Welcome back. We are here in the Grace Kitchen cooking up a storm with one of my personal favorite proteins, tuna. And of course we have Miss V and Marvin here with us. Miss V's about to cook up something I've personally never had before, but I'm really excited to try what you have in store for us. And then of course Marvin on my left, he's here with some new items on display, and so we are going to talk about that in just a moment as well. But good morning guys, and welcome back.
Good morning, Tab. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's wet outside, but
it is.
It's amazing to be here this morning, and as you said, tuna. We're doing a brunchish, recipe.
Okay, cool.
For today, it's quick, it's easy, and I feel like it's a bit elevated in protein. So like you said, protein is back, the egg, hey! Let's do this. Not only for healthy eaters, because then by the end of the day, anybody can have this this tuna breakfast pie. You know, you might say about pie with a
So you just
crust.
said a tuna breakfast pie. It's not sweet, right? This is savory.
No, yes. You can have it for breakfast. You can have it for lunch. It's up to you, and just cross it over and have a brunch with it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what we're cooking up today. And as you see, our tuna is the main star of our show today.
So this is kind of like a play on the quiche
Yes.
type
For those
meal?
that might not know.
Yeah, what's a quiche?
It's basically a pie with a pie crust. You have your vegetables, you have your ham, you have your cheese, you have your egg, whatever you want to put inside it. You mix it up together, put it on the pie crust, and bake it with cheese, of course.
So we're going to use a pie crust this morning?
No, we're not going to use a pie crust. What we're going to use our pure de papa. I already went ahead. You can follow the package. There's two sizes that is available. If you don't want the bigger one, there's the smaller one. So I went ahead and followed the package. It's milk, it's butter, seasoned a little bit with some parsley. You know, whatever you want to put in your mashed potato, and this is instant.
I love
so
this.
It's quick.
I remember
you know?
the first time you put me to work with this
boy.
the pure de papa.
Yes.
And I did it with that pot, my hand, the crump, they try to get this thing done. No one.
I never know that it was already done, right?
Yes.
So yes, that will be our base. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. But like I said, these are items that is available at Grace. We have some eggs. We have our tuna. We're going to use two types. You can use just the shredded in water if you want, or you can use the chunk, because there's three. There's the oil, vegetable oil, and there's the one in water, the shredded and the chunky. So it's up to you, or you can just use both of them.
Okay.
But this one, I feel like this one is packed more with more protein.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, guys. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
And we have some onion and sweet pepper. We have some carrot, some cheese. We have a little secret ingredient, might seem out of place.
I already see it. What? Miss V, what?
Yes, it will work. It's a binding element, so that's what we
guys,
be
this
adding.
is oatmeal.
Yes.
Yes. With pie.
Yes. If you don't want to use it, listen, you're not gonna taste it.
We will still put it in. I
yes,
trust
but
you.
if you don't want to use it, you can add a little bit of flour, because then it's to bring the pie together.
Okay. All right.
And so what else? We have our season.
Okay.
We have some parsley, some black pepper, some oregano, and some salt. It's up to you, whatever season you want to add, whatever veg you want to add, and I also have some shredded carrots.
Okay.
It's building together, a little healthy on the healthy side. Yes, we have the cheese. If you don't want to add the cheese, but listen, this pie is not going to be...
You have to have some type of comfort food elements to it, right?
Yes.
So we'll put the cheese in.
Yes, so I have about 7 eggs in here. It should have been 5, guys, but yeah. It's up to you how big you want to have this pie. So I have the eggs already cracking here. So I'm just gonna stir this a little bit and break it up.
Okay.
It should be quick and easy, guys, because I always try to make the recipe, you know, fairly easy for our viewers, because then by the end of the day, people, sometimes I check the comment and people say it's not that way, but this is Miss V way.
This is Miss V's way.
Yes, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of black pepper to season the egg, and some salt.
Okay.
Yes. Not too much, guys, because then
it is salt after all.
Yes, we're gonna mix this up. Oh, and I have a little piece of cream cheese that I'm gonna add. That is optional as well.
Okay.
So
so what does the cream cheese do? Is it just for flavor? Or is it
give it a
to
creaminess?
Okay.
Yes. So this part is gonna seem a bit long, because then we want to break up the cream cheese as much as possible. Some might say you should have melted, but it's at room temperature. So we're just gonna mix it up, and as we go along, and I'm mixing here, Sab, you can add some of that pass me that carrot.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you want to drop all of this in it?
No, we're not gonna put all.
Okay.
We're not gonna put all. Let me use my gloves, because
So what made you come up with this recipe? Have we done anything quiche related before?
No, I have
I know we've done like a pot pie. We've done a shepherd's pie.
Yes, with the corned beef. You know, I have always wanted to do this, and I was going through my book, because I have a book, guys, that I put my my stuff together in, and I said, you know, I haven't tried this. I think I had it from last year, and I said, you know what? Let me try this. And I tried to brainstorm, and I said, I hope it comes together. I hope it works out. But listen, if the cream cheese is not completely dissolved, it's okay, because then you have that cheesiness.
And you'll have more cheese added anyway.
Yes,
so it's
yes,
fine.
of course. So as we go along, I'm gonna add some of the pepper and the onions. This is optional if you want, guys. How much you want? You know, I have them diced here. This is
we
just
like
yes,
onion and sweet pepper.
yes. So as we go along, we're just gonna mix up. We have some of the hot sauce that we're gonna add.
Okay, so
we're gonna add this one.
with?
There's two. We're gonna use this regular one that everybody should fairly know about, because this one is on the market for a time now. It's a Scotch bonnet one, right? And that one is, I'm not a pepper person, but then I tried that and it's really good. So we're gonna put a couple drops of that. All right, and it's up to you how hot you want it. How hot
I
you
like
want
spice.
it. So here we're gonna add
tuna.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and add
I don't
this.
want to hear nobody say, you know, Sabrina, we don't like tuna over here. Be for real, okay?
Listen,
grow up.
If you don't
Like, you don't love tuna over here.
Yes, and you can even make panades, and I think I had done that already. You know, like I said, it's optional. You can use both shredded and they were drained, guys. Just a little bit of water.
So the tuna that we went with this morning was the one in the water.
Yes.
But you had
Both
two
of
different
them.
types.
Yes. Right.
And I just want to give you guys a tip if you're deciding to hit the gym. I know yesterday we were talking about nutrition on the morning show. I also spoke about it separately. I want to highlight this really quickly just to give you guys a tip, right? So when you start the gym and you want to increase your protein intake, of course, we recommend getting tuna, Grace tuna. I personally go with the one in the water because it's lower in calories, but these two tunas are different. The one with the dark blue label has only 8 grams of protein and 45 calories. However, the one with the light blue label has up to 18 grams of protein and only 70 calories. So say your meal goal is to hit 30 grams of protein, you could eat 2 of these and literally have more than 30 grams of protein already for only 140 calories. That's amazing. Please incorporate tuna into your diet. I don't care if you don't like how it tastes. Put some salt, put some pepper, some Scotch bonnet on it, and get over it. It's good for you.
That's right. Thank you, Sabrina.
Back to what we're doing here.
So I went ahead and I add some parsley and some oregano season in here. And as we go along, I have some heavy cream. I'm just going to add a little bit, you know, to give it a little creamier texture, you know.
All right. See, everything about this side I love, but the dairy just have done the send me, Miss B. I love it, but it does not love me.
When I was going through this recipe, you were on my mind. Of course, you were like, man, Sabrina.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I still tried. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So we're gonna add our oats.
The
that
oatmeal.
is our
Now the
binding.
one that we've been like, what? Are you sure?
Yeah.
All of this?
Yes.
Okay.
That is 3 tablespoons. It seems like
3
a lot,
tablespoons.
guys, but you're not gonna taste it. It's just to bring the pie. It's just building
Like
flavor.
thickening it
Yes.
up.
And
Okay.
see, look at it, and you can still see some of the cream cheese chunk in there. Not a problem. No mistake gonna happen here. We're gonna
And at
add
this
some
point, we
cheese.
add more cheese.
Yes.
We
Cheese
have
of your
more
choice.
More milk.
Cheese of your choice, guys. It's up to you. If you're lactose intolerant, I think there should be somewhere of obtaining those type of.
You know, I'm trying. If anyone knows where I could get some like lactate, help a girl out, okay?
All right. All right. So there it is, guys. There
That looks
it is.
so good already.
Yes.
And you're going to place that on top of.
Yes, I'm not going to put all of this because it's too much. For
Okay.
a bigger pan, yes, we will use all of this, but then we're just going to eyeball the amount that we have here for our viewers to see. Remember, if you don't want to add the potato base, guys, leave it as is. You know, it's egg, it's going to fluff up, it's going to cook, and everything's going to come together nicely, because the tuna as well, you can eat it from the can. You don't really to say, oh, but the tuna is not cooked. It's not fresh tuna, but then it's the best tuna that you can find.
Okay.
According to Sabrina.
According to Sabrina.
Yes, so we're gonna
Let's go.
we're gonna pour this right in here. Don't want to put too much to overflow it.
It looks so good already.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
spread
looks like something I'd eat right there if it didn't have raw eggs in it.
Yeah,
I would eat that just like that.
I know, right? Yeah. So we're not gonna fool it too much.
Yes.
We're not gonna fold it too much. So
you know, I got so
here.
excited about the process, I completely forgot Marvin's beside me, and honestly, he's so into it as well.
Marvin,
what's the
Marvin, you
over
make
here?
this right? Marvin, listen, you gotta try it, man. You gotta
Marvin,
try
you
it.
trying any recipes back home?
Not at home. Some of them like the tuna panades. I've tried that one. I tried one of the coffee drink.
Oh, okay. I
it
love
as
the
well.
drinks that you did because
Right.
you made the drinks too.
Right.
So what do you have over here today?
Right. So over here we have our normal in-store promotion.
Okay.
We also have a new bean in town now. Well, it's not really new, but it's back now.
Okay.
Or Grace barbecue
Barbecue
sauce.
sauce.
Right. So we have 3 different SKUs or 3 different kind. We have the pineapple.
Lovely.
We have the jerk, and then we have, of course, the original.
Okay.
Right.
Have you tried them yet? They look really good. I love the packaging already.
I've tried
the pineapple.
The pineapple and the original. This one is actually similar to the jerk seasoning.
Okay.
Right. Just that
so very
it's-
spicy.
Right. It's very
But
spicy.
there's also different. Is this like very? Is this on the spicier side? Because I know your jerk seasoning. You have mild.
Yes, it is. This is on the spicy side because
Okay.
it actually tastes
Oh,
on
it
the
has
on
hot.
the
Okay,
right.
I got it. I see that.
Right, and then
All
of
right.
course we do have our ketchup,
Mhm.
our in-store promotion with the ketchup, whereby you purchase 2 ketchup, you get another ketchup free. You purchase 2 patty meat, you also get another patty meat free. You purchase 4 of our Viennas, whether it be the hot, whether it be the regular, you get another one free.
The turbo?
You purchase 2 turbo, you get another turbo free, just for the plastic bottle, not for the can, because the can is still fairly new as well. No?
Okay, and
Right.
one of the things you told me the last time you came was there's an entire shelf dedicated for these types of promotions. So
right.
look out for that shelf when you go to your stores.
The shelf is normally located right at the front of the store, and also as you walk in, you can't miss the shelf, no?
Okay.
Right.
Alrighty, well, Miss V, that looks good. That looks good to me.
Yeah.
This is the final stage. You just put some more cheese on the top.
Yep.
And then now we place it in our ovens.
Yes.
About how long will this take to cook?
About 20 to 30 minutes. But then you just wanna don't go up too far away from your stove, from your oven.
We don't want what
because-
happened last week, Miss V.
I'm here to redeem myself. Guys are totally oven. Miss V is fairly new to this toaster oven,
You
right?
don't even need to apologize to me because me of all people love burnt bread. That does not bother me.
Yeah.
But, okay, so this goes in for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
And then
20 to 30 minutes. We
Okay.
don't just want to cook it at 20 minutes and it's finished, because then we want the egg and everything to come together and to firm up.
Okay.
Right, so we have
an example of what it's going to look like. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Yep.
And it looks so beautiful. This looks like something you'd see in a recipe book, Miss V.
It smells
I'm telling you, I'm not even trying
It
to
smells
flatter you
amazing,
right now.
guys. It really smells
Almost touched it.
amazing.
It smells really good.
Yeah. So this is the end result. There, I had to go ahead and make one because of time. It won't be long enough, so let's move this stuff away.
Okay.
And we have our
gonna
serving plate. Yes. Yeah.
So you would recommend having this with garlic bread?
It's just toast bread.
Okay.
With butter on
Okay.
the top. So
I want to see how it looks when it comes out. If it's
Yes.
going to be firm on the inside, if the binding agent, which was the
no, we get the knife.
Oh, the knife. Okay.
Yeah.
Which was the oatmeal in this case. Okay.
See, it won't be dry. It will be fluffy because of the eggs and the milk and yeah.
Woo! I love the silence. We're all like anticipating what it's gonna be. Like
It's not
okay, let's see.
burned. It's not burned, viewers. Viewers, it's not burned.
No, I
right?
don't
So-
think it's. We can see that it's not burnt. I want to see how it's gonna come out.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Okay, I can already tell. That is good. Oh my god.
See, and it's
and
not,
you can see the potato at
yes,
the bottom.
Yes, and for viewers, it's cooked. It's cooked. It's the potato at the bottom.
Yeah, you're seeing the
and then we
potato.
don't want it too dry. Yeah. So yeah. There.
Look at that, Miss V. I love it.
And it smells so good, guys.
It smells so good. It
smells
looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
goodness.
we have some toast here. That we just some bread
Yeah.
that we toast and add a little bit of butter on it. You can add veggies if you want. If you don't want the bread, you can add some tomatoes, some lettuce. It's up to you, because like I said, it's a brunch type of meal here. So if you don't want to add the potato, like I said, leave it out, because you can just eat it like this without the bread, because our viewers might say, but potato is already there, it's already starched. Why do we need the why do you need the bread? But that's it.
Whatever type of diet you're on, there's definitely options. This looks really good. I'm tempted to try a piece. We'll see in a moment. But I just want to get a reminder once more from you, Marvin. What's on display, and of course what people can get.
Right. So of course we have on display our not so new but back in our catalog our Grace barbecue sauces. We have 3 different flavors. We have the jerk, we have the pineapple, and then we also have, of course, the original. And if you move down, you have the ketchup, whereby if you visit any one of their major supermarkets, you purchase 2 ketchups, you get another ketchup free. You purchase 2 potted meat, you get another one free. You purchase 4 Viennas, you get 2 free. You purchase 2 turbo, you get another turbo free. And of course, as you know, tomorrow is Expo. You can catch us at Expo for our beverage promotion. That will be on Saturday and on Sunday, no?
All right. Wonderful. Well, Miss V, Marvin, thank you as always for stopping by and giving us innovative ideas with the Grace products that we have in our kitchen already. And of course, even taking advantage of some of the giveaways that you guys continuously try to do to give back to your customers.
Yes.
At this point, we are going over to April for our Eye on the Weather.
Thanks, Sabrina, and of course I hope that you're saving some of that lovely tuna quiche for us during the commercial break. But guys, let's jump into our Eye on the Weather, brought to you by the folks at the National Meteorological Service of Belize. I'm looking outside and it's raining. In Belize City it's raining, in Belmopan it was raining. It's been raining for the past 24 hours. So of course today's forecast says cloudy skies with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms, mainly over central and northern areas today and mainly southern areas tonight. Of course, you can tell outside that it's definitely been raining. But today's temperatures along the coast, our highs for today are 88 degrees, inland 93 degrees, and over the hills 82 degrees. Our lows along the coast are 77 degrees, inland 72, and over the hills 67 degrees. Our extended forecast for Saturday and Sunday, the temperatures seem to be roughly around the same. Along the coast you have 87 degrees highs, and in inland you have 93 degrees highs, with our lows being 80 and 72, and on Sunday 79 and 72 respectively. In our astronomical forecast, the sun rose this morning at 5:40 a.m., but because it was so cloudy, I don't think any of us really saw it. But it is scheduled to set at 5:57 p.m. Our moon set this morning is at 10:30 a.m., and our moonrise will occur at 9:51 p.m. Our marine conditions, the sea state is currently choppy, with the winds blowing at the east to northeast at 5 to 15 knots. Our tides today, our first low tide this morning was at 7:44 a.m. and our high this afternoon is at 1:53 p.m. Our another low is scheduled at 6:56 p.m. and tomorrow's high is at 1:05 a.m. And that does it for our Eye on the Weather. We are going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more. Open your eyes, don't go away.
No Wi-Fi. sing it note for note, don't worry.
Yo, bro,
be happy.
Excuse me, class.
In every life we
Bro, I
have
have smart
some
records, what
trouble.
too?
But when you worry, you make it double, don't worry. Be happy.
Wherever the coastal road takes you, don't worry, be happy. Smart has you covered. Smart, bringing people together.
We at Fulltech Systems understand that technology isn't just a tool, it's a game changer. At home, smart devices and AI are revolutionizing daily life. In education, tech is making learning more interactive and accessible for students and educators alike. For businesses and government, it's driving innovation, streamlining operations, and unlocking growth, leveraging tech for better services, infrastructure, and security. At Fulltech Systems, we help you thrive with cutting-edge solutions, partnering with leaders like Dell, HP, Microsoft, APC, Fortinet, Cisco, and Tomy Inc. We deliver the right products for your needs, whether it's boosting efficiency, improving customer engagement, or scaling operations. Connect with us and let's drive innovation together. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you come for the price, but stay for the service.
Prepare for the heat and stay cool with a Reamer Gree air conditioning unit from Benny's. Choose the right BTU unit size for your bedroom or living room and enjoy complete comfort. You can also save money with an inverter unit that is energy efficient. When the heat is on, stay cool and comfortable with an affordable, dependable AC unit from Ream or Gree. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Bringing people together.
I think we should really put the focus on the quality of life. Can I still continue living my why, my reason for doing what I'm doing? And that depends on my health. That means I organize my priorities in my life, and my first priority is me. Then in me, the first thing is my health. And that's the message that I think we need to push to everyone, that your health is really your responsibility. It's not the doctor's responsibility, not my mother, not my nurse, not the government, but I'm the one who needs to take responsibility for my health.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Welcome back. We are bringing you some nostalgia in this other segment with a game called Elastic. Now, I've learned recently that, Paul, you've never heard of it, at least not
I know
the
what
rules.
elastic is.
And you've also never played it.
Never.
And Village to the Bone over here also have no idea what elastic is. So we just learned in a few moments ago. So we have a very long elastic. And we understand that Miss V actually played this before.
Monelly also played it.
Monelly
so
played
it's not a
it.
generation thing that just if you know, you know.
If I don't know, you know.
If you don't know, now you know. So we're supposed to tie the elastic at the end. So I'm gonna do that for us.
Okay.
The honorary knotter.
Yes, do the thing, girl.
And then
Paula, jump first.
And then we have two persons that hold on to the elastic on each end, but you got to put it on your foot.
Yeah.
Here.
So
I think I chose the wrong
I have to go
pants
around
for this.
the ankles first.
You take it as low as possible. You open your feet.
Yeah, 1 second.
To give room.
Yes.
And then you have someone that jump in.
But then it set me up for exercise early in the morning.
Well,
I would never do
anyway.
that to you, but maybe Sab would.
Okay. So you're supposed to jump it. This kind of looks a little bit wide. Is it
No,
supposed to be
keep
so
it
wide?
wide.
Okay. So you're gonna jump in.
Feet by feet.
Yeah.
All right.
Half in, half out.
Half in, half out.
And then, if you're successful, we raise it higher.
And viewers, please tell us if you've played this game before.
I would have
because I
said-
personally never have.
I'd have suggested to go back and leave it more just because
To tighten
I kind
it.
of broad, right?
Wow. But you did got so.
I know, but
Yeah.
still a broad.
Really,
a broad,
the narrowest part
a
of
broad
your board.
all direction.
All right, then.
Knock
I love
on
that.
it.
Okay.
All right, so
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Good.
Then now we have to.
Okay. Should I go back?
No, I think
to
you
my,
should go back. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
to my first location.
Okay.
Have you guys ever played this game before?
Never played this
Okay.
game before.
And then what do you do? You just
Okay.
like, yay!
Oh, you carry out so high.
Well, okay.
Okay. Let's
Ready?
go.
Ready, Paul. Go. You got this. Dolly stretch. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Out.
So say he just said this too easy, so we have to carry it up.
No, wait.
I've never played this.
Me
but this
either.
Is a cute game. I like
So,
it. All right, we raise it.
Like we carry it, like right here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's make it
then.
interesting.
All right. Now we talk.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't challenging before.
Yeah, that's still easy for him.
Cause he tall.
Tall, yeah, this one, yeah. Yeah, I take it.
I actually love that.
I take it.
Not tall. Not tall.
I'm making sure you don't jump too high. All right.
Okay. Jump too high. Girl,
One more time.
Actually, this is
Like
getting
right
a
around
bit tiring.
The knee? Yeah.
Cool. All right. Now we make
Now
it
we
interesting.
make it challenging.
Okay, no, open and leave it more. No, yeah, correct. Good. Easy, man.
Okay. See, that was easy, Paul. How you feel?
Okay.
Good, wait,
Heart rate the cut you out.
Chest up.
All right. I could see kids playing this game.
I could say how people could like this.
All right. Let's raise it higher. Take it up to the skies. Let's step back because I really wouldn't want him to.
Yeah,
knock me.
he get a red, man.
Okay, open your legs a little bit more, April. Okay.
Yeah,
go.
right. So that's what I mean, right? Ready?
Okay, wait. So let's.
Okay.
All right.
You think I got this? You think I got this?
I think I'm trying to give you as much space
No,
as
good,
possible.
good.
Okay, go.
I just.
Let's go, Paul.
I don't want.
All right.
All right.
This takes some coordination.
That you want it higher?
Wait. So you're supposed to be all in the middle now.
All in the middle?
I don't remember.
No, I'm supposed to go over 1 foot.
Oh, dang. So that's even harder. I got nervous for you there, buddy. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Paul?
I'm going back.
Okay.
Oh. You got this, bro.
All right. That was
Yeah.
good. This is the hardest part. Okay, that's good. All right.
Higher.
Let's go.
Go. Oh wait, no. With the
not
You're
gonna
turn.
higher. No, the when he can't do it.
No, when I can't.
Oh wow.
Is that higher? Go up a little bit more.
What? Okay, repeat that again, producer.
Oh, you have.
So we didn't play the game wrong all along and now I tired?
I can't listen to all no talk. Okay.
So you have to jump and try to catch the elastic with your feet.
Catch the elastic with your feet?
Like bring it down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's.
Miss V, I want to show you because Miss V over there.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome.
Come, Miss V.
You know how to jump, let's go show it. Go show it.
Alright guys.
I
can't jump this high.
No.
Carry it lower. Carry it lower for Miss V.
Primary school. Yes, carry it lower, guys. Let me show our viewers are a little bit more some.
But and then bring it in a little bit more.
You gotta go like this. Move fast, Paul.
Okay.
Then you gotta go and jump on it like this. Okay. Put it close and let's go. And move again.
That's woman.
Okay, do that again.
One more time for it.
Alright, we jump in the middle. I'm gonna jump slow. Jump in the middle here. That's what Paul was doing. And jump here again.
I was doing that as well.
Yes. So we're gonna jump on the plan is to jump on the rope at the same time. If one foot come off and one foot is off,
then you're out.
You're out. Basically, it's to jump. Get your foot on, off, pull it out like that.
You ever hear of this?
Okay, I see.
Yes.
I see.
It
I
was like
understand.
that was a primary school game for me, so I remember. So
Alright.
when it was that.
Alright, so your turn now then,
And
Sam.
as you go along, the higher you jump, it's good for you, but I don't think I can go all that way.
Okay, so
then just basically work me out with the wrong thing.
No, but you worked out.
Okay.
I think you could have continued to do this till
Not
you put it
the best jeans, but we'll try.
I think you need to just bring it, fix it there
So
by your ankles.
Again, we go
down, Paul.
Bro. Yeah, and then yeah, take her one foot out. Yeah. Good.
Okay. All right, let's pick it up. Okay.
I thought the calf. And then you go in a knee.
Yeah.
1, 2, fast.
Yes. Wait, out?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, we're going fast now.
No, man.
Faster. No, you're going now.
Again.
Alright, again. We forgiving.
I took competitive for this.
Back.
Too competitive for this.
Back. No.
One last time.
You have to put your next foot in, remember?
Wait, I had to put a foot out actually.
Right. You have to put one foot in.
So you put in,
So
out,
it's weird.
one,
Then
No.
so,
then pan it, then
Yes.
out, then pull.
so. Yes.
Okay.
You had it right the first time.
Yes,
I forgot,
2 times you
guys.
gotta try it.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Aya. Give me up here.
Lord.
Correct.
Okay.
No, with it talk.
All right.
You got this.
I have
You
to
got
do it
this.
slower though,
That's fine.
because it's too high.
If you tumble along, we are laugh at the
That's
same
fine.
time.
I would have laughed too. I'll do it slower.
out.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
spread your leg. Yeah.
Okay.
That high, girl.
That highest.
NBO.
And you taller than Paul.
No, go that
Paul, let it jump.
I want to see you get out of that one, man. May I take that? Go there.
Okay, we can go
May I
back
take
in.
that? All right,
Because
do
I
your
need
thing
it.
now.
All
Do your
right.
thing now.
Jump.
Get out of that one there.
I'll go back out.
Okay, go.
Yes. I don't think I could jump that high anyway. Is
You
that the
could,
problem?
man. You could, darling. You did a lot of squats.
You did a lot of squats.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Just jump.
Nice. All right, let's go.
All right, and then one more out.
You got this. You got this, girl. We believe in you. Let's go.
What are you moving there?
I'm trying to figure out a strategy,
Listen,
okay?
nothing wrong with a little tumble down, you know.
You
Sometimes in
couldn't do it,
life you
Mia
have
Pal.
to fall down for get back up.
Okay.
And she's out.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So I don't give up.
We're out of time,
No,
guys.
we're
We
not.
are.
You might have to take off your shoes.
Oh, I'm gonna do this with shoes on. Crazy. Absolutely not.
I'll say, guys, it's because of my jeans.
Yeah, if you had on like workout gym pants, right?
Or just like, you know, these kids, they were doing it in slacks, dress, all of that. So, let's go.
So it's in,
on, slide.
Okay.
In,
Okay,
Already.
you might need to like take off your socks.
Huh?
No, man, not gonna.
It's the socks that
You're
are
not that
slippery.
bad. Say, not that bad. She got footing.
Okay.
Girl, you don't lose him. Go there again.
Okay.
In, yes, good. In, on, yes, slide. Hey.
Okay.
Okay. I don't get that part.
Higher.
Though. Like, I don't
Pause,
understand that.
Pause. Let's open.
I like the jogging part. Now, more extra workout. Yeah, on, slide.
I don't get the slide thing. I don't feel natural.
Okay.
Okay, to the
You got
knees.
it. Girl, your pants are loose.
That was me? Not loose?
I know, that's how I felt too. Wait till it go higher. Ono minute tell me about drop down.
I don't know.
I'm the tallest one here. I
She
feel like I
is the
jumped
tallest
high.
one here. That's wild.
I want to see you do the one the height where I did just now.
Easy thing, man.
Easy thing, no?
Easy thing.
Okay, great.
Wait.
Okay, no. Your mic.
Yes. There you go. No, that's good. All right, then you
You're doing
slide.
wonderful, sweetie.
I am the least
All right, let's-
athletic one here. No,
This is
man.
right. No, if you can't, then you know, then
I
let's
think you
try.
guys went almost a little bit higher for me.
Okay, well, let's do it then.
What? Oh, I never made I did that.
This is so unleveled.
Okay,
That's why chef won't leave it here. Right there is good.
I don't think you can do this, babe. But if
I can't do this.
Why are you so discouraging? I don't
not
think you can
discouraging.
do this.
Thanks,
I
mom
don't
and dad. I've got it.
You know, I take it back. You can do this.
Yeah.
Okay?
I can't, but okay.
Yeah, the boss at least.
No.
No,
Wanna
I
make
give
I
on that. No,
jump?
I give on that. So
Okay.
move on now. Make I say, oh.
It gets so hard to move from that position to the other side at this
Yeah.
height.
Oh, God. I can't because I...
Do you want us to come in a little bit more?
No, that won't help. She needs space.
Like, see, look at that. This is... I'm already there.
You literally have to be able to jump above that.
No, you're
that's not how it
cheating.
work.
No, because look at
All
that.
right, good. Now step on it.
Look how close
I
that
think it's
is.
actually easier to step on it from
Yeah,
that position.
but... Yeah, like, I can't... No, I too short.
Yeah, it's not so easy.
Girl, what are you doing, girl?
Yeah.
All right, pal, can you do it from this length now?
This
You
is...
got a lot
I
to
too
say.
short for this because by the time I'm here, like, that is right at the-
Okay, April, switch and let Paul do this.
So now start me up there.
Yeah. Because if you actually able to do this, then I want to give you the winning, the winner, you know.
I think Paul could jump.
No,
Paul
it's
can
higher.
jump.
You're a little bit lower, babe.
Ready?
Okay, let's
Because
go.
I shorter than you, so.
All right, let's go, Paul. You got it.
Woo,
Paul, I give you it already. What? You to jump high, boy.
Please not knock anything.
That's not enough, you know.
Woo!
You know what, Paul? Okay. All right.
We're going after,
stop
yeah,
it
we're
too
going
now.
after this.
You want to go higher?
Of course.
Okay,
Stop
you
at the
win.
two now.
You win. You win.
You
wow,
got
that's
it.
amazing.
Yes.
We're higher. Let's go higher.
Okay.
Oh.
Hips. Paul. You
Paul,
can't do this, Paul.
Paul.
Make a carrot lower.
Okay,
Let's put it
okay.
at the booty.
Yeah, the booty.
I'll take it a little bit lower because I'm a bit taller. No, you keep it where it was
Yeah.
for you. I'll take it lower for me. Paul, if you do this, I give you $1.
You give a $1.
Because we
People
ain't
give
in
a
class.
$5.
I want
What?
one.
No, we did at primary school.
If I do this,
$1.
I want meat pie.
No, I can't afford a meat pie. I give you $1.
No, you get paid this week.
No, $1. That classroom
Alright,
with
let's
it.
do
It's a
it.
classroom budget.
Come on, man.
Come Paul, like,
Clock
come on,
it.
man. Clock it.
Clock it.
I don't even know if it's right now.
Almost. That's amazing.
Almost.
You're
Almost.
killing for that.
Good job.
Wow,
And
that was
Paul is
so good.
definitely the winner.
No,
'cause-
you're definitely a high jumper.
Yes. All right. Well,
What are some of the
please
other games that you guys grew up playing?
let us
though?
know if you've played this game before. It's my first time.
Yeah.
But Paul, good job,
Were
bro.
there some other
Good job
games
to
that
all
you
of
guys
you.
grew up playing? Like
Jump
this?
rope. Jump rope to me, like that made it one hopscotch, double dutch.
Yeah.
Like then I made jump rope games we used to play. I've never played with this.
I've never played this either.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
used to play in the schoolyard.
so we used to play things like run over,
Yeah.
duck, goose, things like that. But I was not one that was very athletic though when I was younger.
me
So
either.
I think I got into like sports and stuff like that when I got older. And so for me, this is all fun. I wish I had me young bones that I could have test out.
You know, it was definitely, and it proves a little bit of two things for this game: agility and coordination, which I have none
Yeah, I
of
think
those
as it gets
things.
higher, the
But-
coordination becomes
Yes,
the issue.
yes.
Because you could jump high, but then if you can't jump high enough to stay up
on
and
the
move,
move.
your
Yeah,
legs,
yeah.
For
that's the
sure,
challenge.
for
me,
sure.
Yeah.
In school, we used to play money in the middle,
Ooh.
right? Where all the guys can get together, put $5 in the middle, and basically,
What in the
whosoever
Hunger Games go on over
whosoever
there?
go after the money, you either kick there or stamp there.
That's
And so
literally
you
like
have
the
to-
Hunger Games.
You have to try to escape with your life.
Okay.
That, you know, for the ladies, I understand, right? But for the guys growing up and being at that age where you have to test strength, you have to test muscle, you have to test, survival.
April is walking like, girl, why?
That was a part of it.
Anyways, we used to play hand games as well, like you know,
I
then
actually
they're
grew up
like-
playing those. Do you remember any of them? Slide. Okay.
All right, guys, so with that, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We have more Open Your Eyes for you this morning.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
I think we should really put the focus on the quality of life. Can I still continue living my why, my reason for doing what I'm doing? And that depends on my health. That means I organize my priorities in my life, and my first priority is me. Then in me, the first thing is my health. And that's the message that I think we need to push to everyone, that your health is really your responsibility. It's not the doctor's responsibility, not my mother, not my nurse, not the government, but I'm the one who needs to take responsibility for my health.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
For 13 years, Belize Bank has helped students rise with full scholarships for high school and sixth form. 100 high schoolers supported for 4 full years. 58 sixth formers given the boost they need to go further.
In Belize, the Belize Bank believes that education is the most powerful investment we can make in our youth.
It's more than financial aid. It's mentorship, supplies, and a commitment to Belize's future. Belize Bank, our country, your bank.
Welcome back. I just want to really quickly say before we jump into the wrap up, I see some of your comments saying, this was a primary school game and we did not have that type of budget in primary school. Paul, you said in primary school, your budget was like $1, right?
I went to primary school in a village, right? So
Same.
my village, so we walk home for lunch, right? So you not got lunch money. You get at least smart money if mommy got it in a purse that morning there, right? And $1.
Okay.
So when you got $1 there, because back in the end days too, you could buy house or land for $1.
Yes.
But when you got $1 there, you have to block it down in your mind.
Yeah, you have it budgeted out for the day.
Shilling for
2
an
breaks,
ideal.
our lunch.
No, yeah, we are doing it in the morning, right?
Okay.
All that done by afternoon. So you got shilling for an ideal, so you're done 25%.
That break time you eat that.
No. Yeah, I have to get an ideal and you have to get shilling hard time skate.
So you pull wrong.
5 cents for 1 day time there. Right now I got in the shop and a 2 for shilling. Ridiculous. We're not talking about it. So I got 50 cents left. I want to buy shilling Smarties.
Okay.
Because anytime there,
They leave buttons in the leave black
1 cent for a Smarties, bro. So 25 Smarties. This is at the ball. Me and my friends then they live large with shilling Smarties. So I done 75 cents. And then the last shilling, I want either go put it on marbles to see if we could win something.
Gamble. Oh yeah. This I know about.
I want to buy 1 chips. Because I'm a shilling.
Okay, so that I know that break used to take place like around 10, and then you have your lunch, and then you have a 2:30 break again, then your 3:30 or 3 o'clock school done.
No, we left. Yeah, school done like 2:30.
Okay, so that was how you budgeted.
So that my $1.
What your money? What you get for school in a primary school?
So my mom is a teacher at my school, and I never get money.
Dang,
but when I used to actually have,
what you could have been being at your favorite people beg mommy more.
But we used to also get like $1. I think if I used to get $2, that used to be like I win large. And I used to save for the. I don't know if you remember when we used to save for the chips. We used to have the tassels in it, and we used to always have to make sure that you save your leave money by Friday. So Friday that my tassels day, and everybody come with their leave tassels, and then they slap forget more tassels and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. What about the sweet there? The one there where me like big and round and red.
I know that one. Yeah.
Wait, and even tell you what I'm spend my $1.
Okay, where your $1?
So I remember getting 50 cents at one point, and then it got bumped up to $1. In the latter part of my primary school years, I was a good kid.
Good
so
job.
all right, so you have 3 breaks, two breaks and 1 lunch. Of course you do. I'm a budgeter, Paul.
Nah, mine's I'm like, Paul, we done by lunchtime.
Then I stretch my $1, guys. I mean, I prepare for inflation. So what you just called or described that we'll call a bon.
Yes, I love a bon.
Then it used to be 5 for shilling. Yes.
Real.
No, I think I like 2 for shilling. So you had bon, limey, or picoree. Then it had the 3 you choose from, right? So I would get either one of those during break, and you drink water because we try budget here.
Yeah.
If you want to feel nice, you get the ideal. Then during lunch, you could ask, you had cold cups too.
I remember cold cup.
Shilling
for a cold cup.
So you could get a cold cup. Or you could save a cold cup for the evening break time when you want to cool things off. Then lunch you have a shilling to you spend. So I could roughly save shilling and roll it over.
Tell me something. You think today their primary school kids satisfied at $1?
Absolutely not.
So I look at when my brother used to go to school in primary school.
My nieces.
$5, guys.
That's not money.
$5 is snack money.
Well,
and I used to watch because they no longer have things like cold cup and of course two
guys, we need to bring back
for
cold
shilling.
cup.
But they had the
the
Iceman where they're outside. But that like that exactly.
I got an ice double my pan for $3. We need to talk about it, guys.
So $1 not enough for
$1 not enough. I mean, there's no such thing as $1 chips anymore.
That's
it's $1.25.
Yeah, and shilling chips
are 50 cents. 50 cents or 75 cents depending on the chips. But guys, we talk about inflation this morning. We ended up the kids they feel the inflation and kids pay taxes too.
The children are feeling the inflation.
But we never did talk about it, guys. Tell us what kind of games you used to play when you were in primary school and the snacks that you guys used to eat. But this was nostalgic. I got down a little memory lane. I remember that I just try bargain with Miss Cooley to make sure she could give me more bonbon for less of a price.
Oh wow. Bam city, as they say. All right, well, we do got to wind things down. Now, it's been a really fun Friday with you guys. And thank you to everyone who tuned in, who conversed with us on the phone lines, who commented online as well. We appreciate your input. And now we wind things down. It is September.
It is September the 12th.
Very rainy September.
Yes, very rainy September.
But if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to ya. And if you'd like to give a birthday shout out, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can send us an email at oie@channel5belize.com.
You can also catch our live stream on Facebook every day at Open Your Eyes BZ.
And you can also catch behind the scenes content on our Instagram page at OIE Belize. And we also have a phone number.
Yes, we do. Call us or text us on our OIE phone number. That's 675-2555.
Of course, do us a favor and join us again on Monday when you open your eyes
and start your morning right.
But until then, be sure to keep your eyes,
your minds,
and your hearts open. We'll see you soon, Belize. It's raining outside, so please, please, please stay dry. Get your raincoats, get your boots, get your umbrellas, and we'll see you on Monday.
Bye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.